It's 1 month later, and there are still mixed reviews about the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. I get a lot of comments from Galaxy S22 Ultra owners, and it's still mixed opinions out there. And the verdict is still mixed. And there are a ton of you who are still waiting to receive their Galaxy S22 Ultras to this very day. My goal today in this video is to share the opinions of myself and the people, and to also give you a better understanding of the Galaxy S22 Ultra 1 month later. Today's video is being brought to you by Epidemic Sound, and if you create any type of content online, social media platforms, whether personal or commercial, you want to look into Epidemic Sound. Hit the link down in the description below to a 30-day free trial to Epidemic Sound. My gift from me to you. Let's talk about this S22 Ultra. One thing to keep in mind always when it comes to this tech and reviews, no one opinion is the opinion. Now with that being said, let's jump right into the cons of this Galaxy S22 Ultra. But let me be quite frank and 100,000% honest. These are petty and nitpicky by far. No price reduction, no battery increase, no micro SD card slot, and the GOS throttling, which has been addressed in an update. All right, Samsung finally did it. No limit CPU, GPU performance during early stages of gameplay. It says allow third-party apps to bypass game optimizing service. That's what they got in trouble with the Geekbench for, and they released the update to fix that. Shout out to Samsung for at least understanding that some people might feel a way about it. And as tech evolves, there will be changes. Rest in peace to the micro SD card slot. Rest in peace to MST, the IR blaster, the die-hard note. It was good while it lasted, but the note is back, baby, in the name of the S22 Ultra, whatever that is. Look, I refuse to sit around and be ungrateful when there's so many things to love about this piece of tech. Oh, and to the people who feel some type of way about my excitement about tech, I'm sorry you can't share the same joy. Now let's start with the display on this bad boy. Coming from the Z Fold 3, I will say this. There's so much class within this glass. This AMOLED display with quad HD resolution and variable refresh rate is some of the best display money can buy, along with the S22 Ultra and Z Fold 3, of course. I love Samsung displays, and if you haven't experienced one, you'll probably love it too. Or you probably have experienced it, just under another brand's name. And of course, the S Pen, his back, baby, and faster than ever. If you like the convenience of taking notes and not needing paper, then the S Pen might be the accessory for you. I mean, some use it, some don't, but I do. It's 1 month later, and the performance, while there's been a slight hiccup with the GOS throttling addressed in this recent update, let's be honest, the performance has been spot on for the majority. At least for me personally. This thing can slice and dice anything I throw at it, and that's all I can ever ask for. So I'm good. But those cameras though. How can I put this in nice words? No, I'm just joking. They're Samsung cameras, meaning a lot of the times they wow and amaze me, and other times they just don't do it for me. Hey Samsung, you do realize not all skin types do well with over brightening, being washed out, or skin smoothing. I got good skin as it is. Think about dialing that back a bit, please. But at the end of the day, you can get good results with these cameras. Now let's get right into the controversial topic of them all when it comes to the S22 Ultra, battery life. But before I do that, let me tell you about today's video sponsor, Epidemic Epidemic Sound. Hey CJ, you always pushing Epidemic Sound. Why? Because I've been using Epidemic Sound since the beginning of my YouTube career, and I want to help an up-and-coming content creator on social media avoid any of the pitfalls that I have been able to avoid. Now, I had one incident running, and from that point on, I made the right decision to switch to Epidemic Sound. Listen, this is 100,000% authentic, no cap. For real, I come from the music industry, I understand copyright law, and I understand that you cannot use any and everybody's music without proper permission or licensing. And that's where Epidemic Sound comes into play. They take care of all of that for you. All you have to do is pay a small nominal fee, which I'm gonna bypass, keep that on the low, from me to you for 30 days. 30-day free trial link down in the description below. Check out Epidemic Sound, whether you're doing personal content on all of the social media platforms or commercial, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook. They have you covered on all platforms. Avoid copyright strikes, DMCA takedowns, and losing your monetization, because we need our paper as content creators as well. How else I'm gonna keep getting these S22 Ultras and Z Folds? Now let's talk about the battery life on this device and how it has really been. I'm gonna be brutally honest here. I'm tired of the up and downs when it comes to Android battery. You know what, Tech YouTube? If I must be frank, when it comes to Android devices and battery life, you guys seem to be bipolar. One comment will read, the battery is trash, while the comment right after that will say, I get all day battery. Here's the reality and truth that a lot of you need to face. The Android platform and Samsung devices are not optimized the way that iPhones and Apple devices are. So what does that mean? You have to do the optimization. You have to get in there and tweak the settings to get the best battery for you. Now, yes, there are algorithms in here that try to do it for you over time and learn your patterns, and for some users that works. But for the rest of us, or the rest of you out there complaining, you might need to reevaluate the Android apps that are on your device, what's running in the background, how to better optimize your device. I'm pretty sure YouTube University has you covered. Do your research before jumping the gun and calling a battery trash. So which one is it? Is the 5,000 milliamp hours inside of the S22 Ultra trash or all day battery? Or in the middle? You let me know down in the comment section below in the discussion. Now let's move on to something that really holds weight. User experience. It's what I value most, it's what matters most, and it's what you should care about. No he say, no she say can override user experience. The fastest S Pen, the best in-class display, an okay speaker system, yeah, I said it. It's not as good as the past, but it's not the worst. It's okay, it's fair. Great performance and decent battery life. And most of all, a good user experience for those willing to experience it.